Okay, moving on to our next fly. This is going to be a lightning bug. And pretty simple little fly. It's good to fish in, a lot of times fish it in off-colored water where the water's a little bit murky. It's got a ton of flash to it, so it really attracts the attention of the fish. Tying this on a size 12 nymph hook. Actually, this is size 14. I think it's a 2X nymph hook, so it's a little bit longer. As you can see, I've already put the bead on the top, and I've tied my lead weight now. And so we're going to start with the tail. So I begin, I'm using a little pheasant tail here, and go ahead and tie that in. And I usually tie the pheasant tail all the way up to where our lead weight is. Okay, now the next thing that we'll add is what we're going to use for the rib, which will be silver wire. So we'll go ahead and tie that in. And then we'll add what we're going to use to wrap the body, which is a piece of flat mylar tinsel. So we take it and lay it down on top. And tie that down. Make sure you get it tied, everything tied down good and tight. And we want to have some sort of a tapered body as we move up the fly. Now go ahead and grab your tinsel and just start wrapping. Work your way up to you can go up as far as you want, because we're actually going to wrap over the top of the tinsel once we make the body and make the thorax. And then wrap your wire. Tie that off. Okay, now we're going to use this tinsel again. So we're going to take the tinsel and lie it down on top. This is what we'll use to add a little flash to our wing casing. So tie that down, and then grab some pheasant tail. This is what will actually make up our wing casing. And this is actually the pheasant tail. Pheasant tail I'm using here is the stuff that I trimmed from the tail. And then a couple strands of peacock curl. I think 2 should probably be enough. Trim off the bottom of the peacock curl. Tie that down. Wrap the peacock curl. And we're trying to build this up. Tie off your herl, and as you do that, wrap back through the herl a couple times just to make sure that it's solid. Pull your pheasant tail over. I try to only make 2 wraps with each of these because we don't want too much thread up at the end. Then pull over your mylar tinsel, and again, just a couple wraps. Trim that off. And now we need some legs. So we'll grab a few strands of pheasant tail. And we'll lay them on one side. Grab a few strands. Want legs on both sides, obviously. the tag ends of each of them. Add a little wood finish. And there we go. That's our finished lightning bug. It's got, as you can see, it's got quite a bit of flash to it, a lot of color, a lot of attraction, and it's a good little fly to keep in your box.